Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Aston Villa career mode. Obviously we made a signing last episode in Badia Shil. Now, he's not gonna be going straight in because, to be honest, Mings does have better stats, but if I'm not enjoying Mings, I've got a younger, better version of him. Maybe not better, but younger version of him on the bench. Chambers is a centre back, but he is the backup right back. So I'm questioning on keeping Joubert, and Ngakia will be sold. I don't even know why I bought him last season. His stats don't look that great. I expected he was going to be better, to be fair. So positions that we're still looking at, I feel like a left winger to be on there, be the main man, and we could potentially just swap them and put Bayer off the right and put Buendia off to the bench. Is what I want to do. For Cam, I might have to rely on Jacob Ramsey. I might make Jacob Ramsey my main man, but have someone who could do something and play there. So maybe I'll get in a winger who can play 10 and as a number 10 as well. In terms of midfielders, we might have to keep with McGinn and Douglas Luiz as much as I want Kamara or even Bissouma. So, in terms of transfer hub, we've got 54, I want to say, left on 54 million left on the budget. Obviously, we had Olsen left from last episode. Fraser Forster has recently joined. He was a free agent, but apparently has joined. I maybe seen 1 or 2 days, but yeah, I wouldn't have been able to negotiate for him anyways, and I'm not really interested. You know, he's 34, he's probably gonna be 75 as well, like Olsen is, so there's no point. Maybe a bit more realistic, but Olsen is literally at Villa in real life, so yeah, Forster is gone. I found Rodek, who has, Fulham have accepted an offer from San Lorenzo in Argentina, I believe that is. For a deal. So if we want him, we might have to act fast. I don't even think we have enough time for his scout report. We got Ilan Meslier, or Melier. I don't know how you actually say his name. It's a French name. Melier, I think that's what they call him. The S doesn't actually, isn't actually pronounced. So that'll be quite cool. We got Yves Bissouma, who is still on the transfer target. 30 million. Wolfsburg will want 27.51. Hard to see that happening. Kamara the same, 42 to 60. Coutinho, 32 to 47 if you want to bring him back, which I just don't think I will. We had Hudson-Odoi, and we have Noah Lang, who is actually quite good in real life, isn't he? But obviously he fell with Erik ten Hag at Ajax before. I believe the next day he was loaned out to Club Brugge, and then eventually he was made permanent, and right now he's named with a couple of clubs, but it's Decatur there, isn't it? The other Club Brugge attacker who is a hot prospect. So I might want to get all my signings done in this EP. Look, for the goalie situation, before signing Olsen, which I know he has signed in real life, but I want to go different, like Coutinho signed in real life, Kamara, Carlos, but I don't want to follow what all they do in real life. So we're not gonna go down that everything they do we follow. This is a career mode, right? You have to go different, right? So I'm very interested in Noah Lang, and I think I'm gonna go in for Noah Lang. Now I have no idea what to offer. He's my preferred choice. I prefer him over Hudson-Odoi because firstly Hudson-Odoi is a bit boring, and Noah Lang just seems a bit more exciting. And I think Hudson-Odoi will be a bit more expensive. Prem tax, English tax. So for Noah Lang, I'm gonna go with 28. A bit of a cheeky offer, but it's to test the waters. It's really to test the waters. Now, they want 42.6, which is interesting. Which would blow our budget up, to be honest. 30 mil, gone. Come on, it's not even negotiating. Okay, 35. Extra 35. And we are all happy. Mate, this guy is straight. I'm gonna offer Wesley. Wasn't he out or not in Bruges anyways? last season. So they're on 42. Minus off what Westy would give them. Let's say 32 and a half to sweeten the deal. Come on, take Westy and 32 and a half. They don't want Westy and they want their 42. They're really sticking to it. Wow, 27 and a half. We're not gonna negotiate. We're sticking to our 42 million. We're not gonna negotiate. It's non-negotiable and accept the 37 and a half. Cheers for that. I think it's worth that. What's his value? Like 30 mil? We're always gonna get him more than his value, right? So 37 and a half I think is alright. It depends on how much he wants or how much he wants on wages. I hope it's decent. I'm not actually using in career mode this year yet, so yeah, I mean Hudson I haven't used as well, but I've used in previous FIFAs. No, I don't even think I've ever used in any FIFA, so it'll be a bit of an interesting signing to make. I signed Hudson for 20 in a career on my own, not in a YouTube video. I would put him as my important player, not crucial, important. He accepts that. 5 years, he's still young, has time to grow. There we go. No release clause. Okay, so he wants. I'm happy with what you want on your wages. I'm willing to give you a bit more, 57 and a half, and 550k. Would you accept that? 65. Okay. He wants that extra bit of wages. He's getting a big bump from 26 and a half to 65k, and half a mil essentially on signing bonus. Do we do this? Let's do it. It's good. And our second signing, the more exciting signing. I know by the Shade isn't that exciting, let's be honest, but our second signing of the window, the more exciting one, as Noah Lang joins Aston Villa. I mean, I never thought I'll be saying that, but we get ourselves a good player, a really good player, which means Coutinho, I don't think I'm going to go for. Hudson I don't think I'm going to go for. Which basically means he's a midfielder and a goalkeeper. Now midfielder, I think it's either we do a swap deal with another club, McGinn plus maybe cash for another midfielder, or we get a backup goalie, because I don't think Jack Steele is it for a backup goalie. So, man, do I have to really move on this? Let's do it. But I'll never look at him. He's quick, he's got decent shooting, but we have to train it. So he'll replace Troublemaker for now. I think Traore is still of use. Just care a lot about this. So I reckon he goes in there ahead of Buendia. I know Buendia was key last season, but you compare them to, he's younger by a few years, 2 years. Buendia has better passing, much better passing. He has better pace, better shooting by 1, better dribbling, worse defending, worse physical by 2, which doesn't really matter to be fair. Yeah, I think he'll be good, and if I need to, I'll put him here and I'll put in like Buendia. So he's very versatile. He can play off the left, off the right, even up front and as a 10. So that's why I wanted him. Hudson didn't really offer that. He's probably more of a left/right winger. If I needed him as a cam, he probably wouldn't have worked. If I needed him as a striker, he wouldn't have worked. So Nolan was the more smart signing, and he would have been cheaper because Hudson would have costed a lot more. So I've got a lot of players to get rid of. There's a lot of players here. I mean, look, 4, 8, 12, 16, 18 on the reserves itself. So we've got a big squad, 18, 25, we've got 36 players, don't we? So I want to keep it to maybe 30. I think if we can get rid of 6 players or so, it'll be quite nice. But Noah Lang has joined. Now we're gonna give him a kit number. He currently has 18. I don't. To be fair, it kind of looks super good in it, but can we give him something else? Not quite. I was tempted to put Watkins as 9. I'm tempted to give Watkins 9 and give him 10 or 11, sorry. should we do it? Or should we keep it at 18? Let's keep it at 18. I don't want to change too much. Vasilev will probably leave anyway. Don't know how Vasilev has the number 9 in this club, to be honest. But yeah, I need to do his development plans, improve his shooting, and maybe a bit of passing if I can, but I kind of want a bit of everything. So, which helps his shooting more. Inverted winger, the support will help his passing. I'm gonna give him the inverted winger. It helps his stamina as well, helps most of his shooting except penalties, which, let's be honest, doesn't really matter. But shooting for me is the most important. 16 weeks, it's 4 months. If he plays well, starts doing well, it will take lesser time. If he doesn't, it will take longer, obviously, as I go. So, yeah, I'm happy with the new signing. Let's see if we get any offers for any players that we'll be willing to listen to. Or it's just going to be a dead window with no one leaving, and we've got 36 players, with half of them unhappy. We got an offer for Watkins that's willing to give us Lima, which is one signing that I would love, but not for Watkins. Come on, we're not gonna accept that. I mean, it's very tempting, but look, no. I want to keep Watkins as the main man. If they offer me Lima for McGinn or something, I would take it, wouldn't I? I would actually take it. Yeah, now that I think about it, Lima would be a good signing, wouldn't it? It would. Maybe you should consider this, but no for me, at least. A lot of people will be saying you should, but I'm just not very interested. I'm interested in Lima, but not with a swap deal. We have now got a Forster scout report, which doesn't really matter. I doubt any of these are gonna make it in to the first team anyway, so yeah, I mean, unless we get a hidden gem, I just don't see a point in continuing the youth academy. So, I haven't listed players because no offers. In terms of goals, City Salon, he's out. Steer and Martinez, 2. Digne, House will keep. Ogard is listed. Chambers, Paduchile, Gonzalez, Cash, get Cash listed. Gilbert will keep at the moment unless we get a good offer and we need the cash. Nakamba, Douglas Lewis, Watson, Azaz. I think we'll sell now. I just don't see him getting in. Got this thick Aaron Ramsey that will sell. But will keep. Vidal will sell. Wright will sell. Vasilev will sell. Red Young will sell. Barry will sell. Archer will sell. Troublemaker will sell. Wesley will keep for now. Kieran Davies will keep. Ings and Watkins. So yeah, those players that are one gone currently are all transfer listed. We just take some offers to clear them. But yeah, I'm glad that we have listed him. Glad we agree, I guess. Yeah, I'm glad we agree. I'm happy, and he's happy. Hopefully some offers coming at least before the end of the window. We've got about 2-3 weeks, man. So we've got some scout reports there. Come on, we need some offers to come in. So we've got Melier and Rodak. Now I believe Rodak has made the move. He's 75 rated as well, and Melier is 79. Way more expensive actually. Forster 75. It was worth 800k. Melier, wouldn't it? Because he's left-footed, which doesn't really matter, does it? But differently what Martinez is. He's taller, as well as Rodak. He's younger, he's high-rated, and Rodak is basically Forster and Olsen, except that he's 7 years and 9 years younger respectively. Hudson Odoi, we can remove from our scout. McCarthy, we can remove. So for me it's a 50-50, but it depends how much money we have. So apparently Rodak might not have most, which, you know what, now that I think about it, I don't really care. Melier might be the one I want, you know. I think Melier will be one that I want. So we already have our league game with no offers coming in for any of our players so far. It's very poor actually in terms of outgoings because we are unavailable. When I want to belong Jacob Ramsey from main camp, I kind of want to do though. That's the thing. I want to build it around him. You know what I mean? Him being that man that we build around, because it's the future for this thing. He's 21, maybe 20 in real life, and we really don't have. Like, we kind of need something. I kind of need another midfielder though. Can I offer Sanson in a swap for Bissouma? I'm thinking. Leon Bailey's got up to 85 rated. So you're looking at 20 mil. I really want Kamara, but now it's a bit of a interesting one, because it's either I get Kamara and that is the end of the window unless I sell players and I can't get any goalie, which, let's be fair, Martinez is probably gonna play all the games. Steele will probably play one or two games or something, which doesn't really bother me that much. But you're still gonna want a goalie that you can trust, right? A backup one that you can trust. If Martinez is out on international duty or injured, touch wood, I'm not gonna go on Jets here. But what are the chances? Let's try for Kamara. I wish he also got free, I wish. But let's try. Nothing to lose. Nothing to lose. It's more of a defensive thing, isn't it? So, I want to keep Magino, that's the thing. So, if I offer Sanson and a cheeky 20 mil, would they accept? Or would they listen to what we say? I think they are listening. No, they are not interested in Sanson. They want 53 mil with a 10% sound. They're not interested in any of our players apparently. I won't sell Courtney House, so we can probably squeeze in 25. $26 plus Courtney House. It's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So Kamara is not gonna work. They're sticking to that 53 million that they want. Bissouma is probably valued lower, isn't he? He is. He's older. They're looking for a lot less, and I just wonder if I can get him. Again, we're gonna do the same. Basically 10 mil covered. We added 20 mil on top of Sanson, and 48 mil. They're not looking for any players. They're not interested in any players. The best I can do is probably 27, plus his wages to be fair. So I look at 25. No. Way too short. So yeah, it's not gonna work out unless we sell some players. So we're going into the first league game with this team. I'm happy with the team that we currently have, to be fair. I'm happy with the team we have. Ramsey could be a bit concerned, but once he gets up to 74, 75, eventually he might be less of a concern. But as a captaincy, John Mings to be the captain. I mean, why not, right? If you want Mings to be the captain, we'll put Mings as the captain, because why not? So we're gonna go with this team. Rose means more of a leadership role. Now I'm tempted to play Buendia and then put him on the right, and then put Noah Lang off the middle. But I want Trump on the wing. And if anything goes wrong and Ramsey doesn't perform as we want him to, we can always put Buendia. So let's get into the first game of the season. Well, the first Premier League, the first game of the season. We are at Stamford Bridge, and we are taking on Chelsea, who have an incredible squad, by the way, can I say. Wow, what a test. The first game of the season. Just focus on this season and forget about last season. Last season was a disaster towards the end, for sure, but let's just care about this season. Okay, he's not in it. No, he's not. Ollie Watkins scores the first goal of the season for Villa. the player who was tied with Salah for top goal scorer last season is back, and he wants it this season. He wants to be the top goal scorer. He got like 27 goals, didn't he, or something ridiculous numbers. Like he got like 40 goals in all competition, but he's back. He's returned for the new season, and he's like, I'm not here to joke or play around. I mean, let's not get too confident and comfortable yet, because we have seen what happened in the past. But I'm happy that we have taken the lead. Okay. Cash. Hawkins. Bailey has made it 2-0. And by the way, I am playing on World Class for now. You must be wondering why it's easier than it was. We are 2-0 up, which is good. But Legendary just wasn't it for me. I will put it back to Legendary because World Class seems to be the one for me. But I will put it back to Legendary and maybe change some sliders later on. But for now, I'm just going to get an advantage. I'm trying to see what works for and World Class does. So let's get into the second half. Okay, this is true. Oh, that's a foul. I thought it wasn't. People will be like, oh, World Class is so easy, but it really isn't that easy. It's easier than Legendary, for sure, yeah, for sure. But it's not as if like Legendary is so hard, or people would think Legendary is easy. I don't know how. I've made it 3-0. I guess I do have to go by the Legendary then. And World Class is my comfort zone, you know what I'm saying? Like, I play on World Class all the time, like, it is where I am. And now people will be saying, okay, Legendary is so easy, how are you not in Legendary? How is it not hard for you? Like, first of all, it's mine, and now people actually do think Ultimate is easy, let alone Legendary. But first of all, it's different because one is you and one is me. Secondly, like, if I'm not comfortable in Legendary, then what is the point of pushing myself to play, being unhappy, raging, and then pretending to be happy, and you know what I'm saying? Oh, get it out. There really isn't a point. If I'm not happy on Legendary and I'm not doing well, which a lot of people will say, oh my god, you're so shit at the game. Like, okay, I am, so shut up, you know what I mean? I might be, so what? So what? Just because you're good at a video game doesn't mean you deserve a trophy. But I will go to Legendary for sure. But I just want to know, like, if someone says that to you, like, why are you not playing on this difficulty? Will you listen? Or would you not? And that is the question, because would you, basically my question for people, the question of the day, is would you step out of a comfort zone because of people's opinions, and you want to impress or not make them dislike you, or would you stay there, and people might not like you that much, but at least you're happy? And I will go with the stay, but I can understand people, okay, people want you to play on high difficulty because it's too easy for you to think, but they gotta be more respectful to you. You know what I'm saying? They're very rude. This internet is genuinely rude. Oh my god. I mean, I knew he was going right because of his hit. His hit was ridiculous. But yeah, question of the day. Do feel free to answer and let me know what you think. And if you think I should go to Legendary because World Class is too easy for me, let me know, but be kind, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be one of those random guys that's like, stop playing on Legendary, you flipping twat. It's too easy. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no need to say that, just saying, I think, you know what, Legendary might be a bit too easy, and do you consider going to World Class? You know, you could ask it in a polite way, or you could ask it in a shite way, and that's what people are doing, man. Anyways, we are going to test this out. I want to put Ings, I want to put him back. He hasn't played like 8 months, so... And let's give Watson a go, because we are 3-0 lead and we're going to win this. And I will be putting him back to Legendary, don't worry. It was a bit of a test at the start of the season. You kind of want to get a good grip with the team, right? And you kind of want to see, because Legendary was burning me to death. So now I know World Class is relatively easy for me. I'll see what Legendary is, and whether I feel good there. If not, I will maybe make it Legendary but less letters. Again, people might play Ultimate with stats against them. Okay, and that's a new problem. If you're good at it, good for you. You know what I'm saying? But not everyone is good at the game. Not everyone can play on ultimate or legendary. So we gotta respect each other. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. You know, you might not be good at something, and you want people to respect you, even though you're not good at it. You want people to respect you while you're learning, and you're taking the easy steps. This is a bit FIFA, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want people to tell me, okay, you know what, I think you should do it in harder, you should make it harder, but respectfully. You know, there's no need to send hate and be disrespectful for no reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is why the world, essentially, is a very toxic community, and hopefully we can build more friendlier community where people who are actually friendly chat to each other and have fun. So yeah, if you guys want to join my Discord, I'll put the link in the description below. Feel free to. I'm gonna create one. India. Wow, blew it over the counter attack, but a 3-0 victory. I know it's on world class, it's not on legendary, but just give me time. Next game, I'll swear, I promise, I'll put it to legendary. And so guys, that will be the end of today's episode. Hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. To end it off, I will show you guys that I will be going to legendary, but I will off the competitive mode, and it's a bit hard for me. Hope you guys can understand that not everyone can play ultimate, or in my case legendary. I'm trying to get better at it. I'm not the best at the game, but hope you guys can understand it. But hope you guys still enjoyed today's video. In the next episode though, we'll be playing more games. I want to get 3. Bournemouth, Spurs and Leeds. So we might end off the window in the next episode. Who knows? Or you know what, we're not. We're gonna play the next 2 games, Bournemouth and Spurs, and then the 2 episodes later on, episode 3 will end of the deadline day. But I hope you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Hit the like button guys, subscribe to the channel on already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.